What would you like me to ask him, Rich?
Just say, I didn't,
Oh, I did not overserve him at all. I never. I would never do that.
Well, what had happened was with my two esteemed colleagues here, and I ordered 3 beverages, one for each of us, and I turned around to hand them the other 2. I got bourbons on the rocks, and you poured like 3-finger bourbon.
That was great. Yeah, an undertow. These drinks had an undertow. And, all I know is that I was, Jim, being a professional. And by that, I mean, we had a show the next day. We had a segment open, as they say, and the rundown. So I was looking around to see if there would be a Hall of Famer in the place that would be willing to show up in person or maybe call on the phone. So I'm working.
I'm listening.
I leave. I see you behind the bar. And I go, I think it was Dave Casper who I was trying to talk to.
Dan Fouts, too.
Fouts was smoking a smoke. No, Fouts smoked cigars out on the front of the hotel.
I was trying to become best friends.
I'm listening.
Fouts is out there, right? That's the scene. This is the scene, right? I come back, and if, to use the miles per hour phrase, if you had 0 miles per hour, Chris, when I left, I returned, he was at 100 miles per hour.
Really?
And so somebody had to have fueled this injection-fueled system.
There
you know
were
what I
also
mean?
some shots, I think, because some of your other buddies came up and you poured a few rounds, and we might have.
Yeah, but they were for everybody. You weren't supposed to drink 4.
Fill it up again.
I share.
Frank the Tank over here.
You do share. You're a sharer, Jim.
Well, and the thing is, at the Hall of Fame, until they were redoing everything, they had a locker room they named after me because what happened was...
It's off to the side of the stage, right?
Yeah, and what happened was because nobody had a place to go to the bathroom. Nobody, when it's 95 degrees, they didn't have any place to have a beer or a hot dog. Mm-hmm. So I said, heck, I'll bring beer and I'll bring some stuff in. So I brought some stuff in, and the only way that they could get a hot dog or a beer is if they signed the wall for the equipment managers at the Canton High School.
Yeah, right there.
So I said, hey, guys, you want a beer? You got to sign the wall. And all of a sudden, they get all these signatures on the wall now because in order to get a beer, you had to sign the wall. So that was part of it. And then they had a sign made up, and it was pretty cool.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.